Hi everyone, this is my first ever YouTube video and I thought what better way to start my first video with unboxing an Osmo Pocket 3. So I decided to treat myself to one of these because I really wanted to start a new vlogging journey, I guess. And I thought what better way to do it than to invest in a little tiny camera that you could put in your pocket where you don't have to have your phone out and have no worry about it getting nicked by someone on the street. So, without further ado, let's unbox this baby. No. And here's the pocket. It's so cute and so diddy. And are you ready for the ultimate satisfaction? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The first thing out of the box is this new protective cover. It just feels a lot more sturdier than the Osmo Pocket 2. And also, if you have a look at the inside, it just feels a lot thicker. And the problem with the Osmo Pocket 2 is when you tried to take it out of the case, it kind of like turned it on, whereas this time I can see that completely there's no buttons that you can press and it's so much easier and more protective. Next is the DJI Mic 2 transmitter, which I'm super excited to try because I've heard really good things about these mics and apparently they are super crisp, super clean and just really easy to use. Also, I've noticed it comes with this little tiny magnet, which means that I can not only just clip it like so, or if I feel like I want to be lower, which I always find the mic feels too close to the mouth, you can just magnet and it hangs anywhere you want it to hang. And actually, this magnet is super strong. It's actually quite difficult to get off. So, note to self, do not put this magnet anywhere near metal, because I ain't getting this off. Next up is the quarter thread attachment handle, which kind of feels like a very strange attachment. So, I guess it acts as an extra bit of handle, just to give you something more to hold on to. It also has a thread at the bottom, so you can attach your tripod to the base. But overall, I just feel like this is a bit of a miss. It feels kind of a bit of a unit essentially, and it's just a lot to hold and it's a lot to clunk around. I feel like there could have been an attachment at the bottom of the original base. I think I would have been more than happy to have it on the little guy. Then we have the battery handle, which makes total sense to me. It's always good to have a little bit of extra charge, and also just like the quarter handle, it acts as an extra bit of leverage, let's say, to hold your pocket with. Next is the case that comes with the Creator Combo, and I really like this case. I really like the fact it feels well designed. There's multiple pockets that are specifically designed for all these accessories, so it's just so easy to access. Nice part for your pocket, nice for the accessories, and then just for added extras, which I always have a problem with, is charging cables. I like to keep it in the case, I like to keep it together, and I feel like this has been really well thought out. Then we have the wide-angle lens, which should just magnetically clip to the front of your pocket. And actually, have a look at me. This is with lens, this is without lens. With lens, and without lens. I think it makes quite a dramatic difference. And another thing that's slightly different from the Osmo Pocket 2 is this lens magnetically sits inside your case. So hopefully, this time round, it won't be falling out like it did in the Osmo Pocket 2. Yeah. It's not coming out. Great. Then we have the strap, which I am an absolute sucker for a strap, because I am always paranoid that I'm going to drop it or I'm going to lose it or someone's going to try and steal it off of me. So I'm so happy to have this. But the only thing is, I'm trying to thread it through and it's just an absolute pain in the bum. So I'm going to try and get my needle and thread and then try and do it that way. So unfortunately, it would have been nice if that little bit of thread was a little bit more rigid, just to make it a bit more easy. But, you know, minor details. I can already see that this little guy is going to be so handy for my little vlogging journey. It's going to be so discreet, so small, and look how diddy it is, and it's just going to have so much potential and add so much versatility to just everything I want to do. So wish me luck. Hopefully you'll see some more videos coming up soon. And I just wanted to add that none of this has been sponsored by DJI. My video is nowhere near sponsorship. This is the first video I have ever made. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you can see some more in the future.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Are you still trying to thread that thing?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to put it in.
Why don't you use a needle and thread?
Well, because I just want to try and figure it out this way. I've done it!